Hello everybody, good morning. This is Blair, your science teacher, and of course, welcome to Science is Cool. Today we will discuss and take a look into this operating system in my box right now. Instead of having it live in my hard disk as a live user, I'll use a box, a virtual box by GNOME. And of course, this will be performed right here in my GNOME box. And of course, I already check you with my preferences right here. I'll get to know you about this Linux as we are trying to educate you and try to encourage you to use this Linux, because Linux is for free and this is much powerful than you think compared to the other proprietary operating system like the Windows or the Mac. I'm not saying that you will just like ignore them, but I'm a user also with this other OS. Actually, let me see. I still have the Windows OS in my hard disk. So the other one is the Linux, which is labeled as computer right now because this is my computer. And Windows, I just put it or I just rename it Windows so that you'll know and I'll know that this is my Windows. So as you can see, it is still on, it is still active right here in my computer. And of course I have 12 gig right here. Let me show you my NeoFetch. So I'm using the Pop OS, and of course this is the Ubuntu based Linux, and it is running version 22.04 LTS, which means long time support. And my computer is actually one of the one of the modern computers that is I think 3 years ago, when the Intel i5 11th generation, yeah, there it is. And of course I have the 12 gig and I'm using only about, like, let me see, 5 to 4. So as you can see right here, same with here, right? And I have 12 gig, so that is right here 12.3, but of course I'm using it right now, so that's why it's decreased a little bit. And it is not really accurate because, well, if you are in a digital world, you know that accuracy is not really accurate. It's just a threshold of plus and minus, so that you will have the knowledge of, like, instead of like 11.7 gig, no, or 12.3 gig. So I was just saying, just 12 gig. So I'm using the Pop Linux and long time support, and I'm running the kernel generic 5.19, and of course I'm using the IdeaPad 3. Of course, let me see, my theme is Pop Dark. My terminal, of course, GNOME, the GNOME terminal. Okay, so that is my computer, and in my resources right here, as you can see, I'm just only using like very little amount of CPU. So that is why I'm sticking to my Linux OS, because it is really minimum than compared to Windows. Because if I'm using Windows, probably I'm reaching like 30 to 50% CPU, even with 8 cores or octa-core. So that is why I'm sticking with Linux. I also have 12 gig memory, but I have a swap, because in Linux we could actually give a little bit more with the swap. So that is why this is awesome. And of course, my internet access, you can see as my internet access is just not compared to Windows, always sending a lot of data. So which means you are being monitored by the Windows team. The same goes with Apple Macintosh or the iMac or iPhone or whatever. So that is why I'm sticking with my Linux. So let me minimize this one. Let's go to our GNOME. Let's try to see the let's try first this distro or distributor called MX. Alright, we're in, and of course it is September 11, the day that I saw live on TV. Okay, never mind, it's heartbreaking. Okay, let's enter the password, because I already put the password right here. Welcome to KDE Plasma. KDE Plasma. So let's full screen this one so that you can see everything. So basically it is really awesome. Now let me just close that one, the update. So as you can see, we have desktop 1 and desktop 2. We could also use the what you call this, the so-called desktop 1, desktop 2 if we are having a lot of performance with our computer. So let me see. First things first, we have games. Wow, awesome. We have the mahjong, the Sudoku, the breakout, even the mines, and the PUBG. Let's try to open. Whoa, it's awesome compared to Windows. Compared to Windows, this is awesome graphics. You know, this is not your ordinary setup in your computer. So let me see. Let's try to play a little bit. You know, just for fun. So as you can see, I'm trying to use this, and it's very light. And MX is one of the beautiful distro that comes with awesomeness. It is really good. It is performing well, and of course it is basically one of the best recommended distro in Linux world. So that is why it is highly recommended to use this one, and that is why I'm trying to educate and try to convince you to try it out too if you are having some problems with your computer because you are running Windows and it constantly having some bugs, some issues. So better try the Linux computers. It is really awesome compared to proprietary because you're not paying anything. So enough with this game because I'm distracted. So let me see, we have also the mines right here. I could open a lot of games actually without any problem. This is the first time to open this some of this game because I just opened this last time and installed it in my virtual box, but haven't played it because of course I have class too, I have lectures, I have to teach my kids, to teach my students in computer, in science, and of course and doing the editing at the same time. That's why I'm letting you see sometimes in my YouTube or in my channel the editing skills that I have, because it is absolutely for free and it is basically you can navigate everything there in Linux. Either there is a distro that you are paying for the service, and at the same time there is also some tech support payments, so you have the option to call them and pay them, and at the same time there is also a distro that you are being paid for, but it is not actually literally you're paying for the distro, you're just paying for as a donation. Okay, so this one MX, you're not paying for the so-called the distro. So let me play this one if I could. Ooh, this is 11111. There it is. Mark. 2. Here 2. Here 2. Okay. 1. Okay, probably this one. Oh no. This one and this one. This one will be ooh. 2 2 1. Okay, there it is. 1 1 1 1 1. This is gonna be 1. Oh no, sorry about that, I lost. So as you can see, it is very light and it is just like the hard disk is just occupying like 39% and the memory is just 32%. The CPU is 0% to 1%. That's awesome. So let me see, how about the graphics? We have the GIMP, of course we have the GIMP. So it comes out of the box with MX distro, so you can edit some stuff right here. Yeah, that's okay. So you can build your own graphics right here in this distro. Let's put some blue one. Uh-oh, I forgot, I didn't click. Uh-oh, the brush. Okay, using the mouse. Alright. See, that is your alternative, free, and you're not paying anything because it's absolutely for free. So this is let me see, oops, what kind of version are you? Oh, okay, it's GIMP 2.10.28. so you can also click this one to look for some updates. So let's close this one. I won't save that one. So again, let's check. We also have Firefox coming out of the box on MX Linux, and of course Thunderbird, our email client. You can put your email and then just download right on your computer. We have the famous VLC. Yes, everybody knows a VLC, the player that comes even even in Windows. You use this one because Linux is free and open. So Windows, Mac is benefiting from the Linux community too. So so let us see. We also have some information right here, how to format your USB. We also have the boot repair, the cleanup, the disk manager. Let me put the super user password. Yeah, so there it is. I'm just using like, this is to 18 gig. I just put an 18 gig or make it like, I think 19 gig. Yeah, I think this is 19 gig that I put into this virtual box. So it is using 11.2 gig. No, it's using 7.3 gig and free of 11.2 gigs. Alright, so it is just awesome to see this one. This is actually cool that you can do whatever you want. And of course, not only that, you can also a snapshot or screenshot of your computer. For example, if you have some problems and you need to save it, and you have to use a ISO to get your stuff again, and of course last known best setup you ever had, you can convert it to ISO, and then of course just put it on your USB, and then you have your USB as your own distro. Wow, come to think about that. And it comes just out of the box of this distro MX. Let me see. We also have some tweaks right here. You can change and do whatever you want. This system tray, let me see, I'll put small, apply. Let's just use medium and then apply it. Ta-da! Oh, there it is, smaller. How about small? Let's see. Ta-da! Very small, right? Okay, let's just use the medium. The medium. Okay, how about others? The Canon. So, of course, if you know what you're doing, you can use that one. to change your setup. And of course, we have the user manager welcome page, of course, for the NVIDIA driver installers, the quick system info. There it is, quick system info. The quick system info, this is the info that we have right now. It is in BIOS, Legacy, CSM, MBR. And of course, my active root application and all the repository that I have. Okay, let's just click and close. We also have some system locate. This is because we're using the Debian, so let's just close that one. It's just the info. After the tools, we are now heading to our office. It comes with the LibreOffice. It's absolutely for libre, I mean free. You can use and navigate this one just like your Microsoft Excel, Microsoft I forgot, Publisher. I think Publisher. This is for drawing and for Publisher. Yeah, and you have also the math for the equation, aside from your calc or your Excel base or the spreadsheets. You also have the text or the writer or the document writer, or should I say Windows Word. That's also this is also good for everybody who's using always the Office suite for your business or for your school presentation and so on. Impress, I think this is presentation. I remember now. And of course we have also the PDF. Yeah, the PDF. Let me see, that same. We have the same. Okay, settings, system settings. Ta-da! We have a global theme. Yeah, I chose dark, but of course you can also use different types of themes right here. The clock. How about using that clock? Changing the clock into the analog. How about the style? Different style, right? So we can use this one too, and then click apply. See, changes right here. Then the edges, the color. Of course, I'm using the breeze black, dark. Of course, the font. I'm just okay with that. Icons, you can choose the icons, whatever you want, whatever you like. You can also download and get a lot. You have also different types of mouse or cursor. The mouse cursor. Of course, we also have the behavior of the workspaces. I'll make it workspaces. I always have that silent S when I say the word workspaces. I don't know if the mic pick it up, because the last time I was listening to my voice and then, oh, where's the S come? Is it somewhere there? I think it is silent. I said workpaces, not workspaces. Okay, so anyway, let me see. We also have some shutdown behavior. What kind of shutdown? We can use the monochrome or the so-called the breeze. Let me see, the breeze or the chrome. We could also change this, load some different types of our so-called background. Ooh, see, I just double click and then okay, let's try to use some of the oh wow, let me see. Do we have a preview? So we have also some of this. Yeah, probably I'll just use this one. Honesty mute. Apply. And then enter the Superadd password. Superadd password or the sudo password. The auto start, the background, the session, and the splash page. Yeah, the splash page. I like this one. The graphics. Let me see what we can find right here. Of course, the usual suspects: how to personalize your computer. Your user, of course. I'm the only one right here, so it's just okay. And we also have the input devices. We have the mouse, the keyboards, the game controller, the touchpad. Yeah, the display monitor that I have in my computer right now. The compositor, the gammas, and the night. Of course, I can do whatever I want. Of course, the sound, the input, this recording device, and the playback. How about the power, energy saver? I could also change that one. The Bluetooth, I want to turn on my Bluetooth. The KDE connection to synchronize your, for example, your computer to your smartphones, your Android, via the KDE Connect Android application. Yeah, because Android is actually a Linux distro, so that is why Linux is not just limited in this desktop. It is everywhere. You are using it. We also have the plug and play printer, because if you're using the Windows, of course you need to set up your driver, but right here in Linux you don't need some driver. Even to connect your scanner, you don't need any of that driver. Let me see if I have the right here. I think the document scanner is also somewhere here. Let me see. Docu scanner. Yep, there it is. If you are connected with your document, you just scan it, and then you just searching for the scanner. You see, it is searching for the scanner already. No scanner detected because I don't have any scanner right here in my surrounding right now. I don't need to bring a scanner. I just go to my office and then put it on my computer, just plug the USB, and then the scanner will just work fine. And then you just click right here, scan this one, and then save it. So you can also have the single all pages, or if you have this feeder type of scanner, you can also apply that. You can enable also the multiple page flatbed text, and of course you can convert it to text and image. So it depends on what kind of preference that you need for scanning. That's awesome, right? And of course you also have all of these devices, like USB, even my computer, digital camera, my webcam, and of course everything there. And of course I'm using the Canon or the KDE Plasma version. Of course the Debian edition based on Debian, the MX Linux. So awesome, right? Awesome. I just put like in my VirtualBox only 4 gig of memory. 4 gig only, 4 gig. Oh, okay, let's close this one and then move into another page. Oops. We already have the system. Of course we have the Dolphin, because Dolphin is always exploring, so that is their Explorer. We can move it somewhere. We can always maximize this one. Of course I don't have anything inside of this because this is the first time that I scroll everything right here and play a little, not a little, that's already like fully loaded exploration, because last time was just to play a little bit, just a little bit. And we also have some side right here. We can have the shortcut, the package installers, the manual, of course the console terminal. We also have the system guard. We also have the quick info. Just click that and then you have the information. Of course if you want to install some programs, you just use this one to manage your packages. Let me see, Office. Let's click Office. Aside from LibreOffice, we also have Calibre. We also have Abby, lightweight word processor. We also have the OnlyOffice, one of my personal favorite lately. OnlyOffice desktop editor for free. In our teacher's room we use Linux Pop OS, and for scanning we just use document scanning, and for our Office suite we use this OnlyOffice text or Office editor to edit our PDF, our Word, or make it document like the MS Word, and all the stuff. We also have some printer. Let me see. Of course, for the HP printers, you need to download the HP printers extras, because the new version of HP has a different setup, so that is why you need to download this one. Remote access, if you are trying to assist someone, so you are trying to team view remotely. Like for example, if I'm using here in Khon Kaen, Thailand, and someone is needed help in my hometown Iloilo, Philippines, or my parents in Texas, USA, or my sister or brother in the US, or one of my sister who is residing in Cebu, Philippines. So we can team view remotely, access any desk remotely. So that is the remote access, just like a remote control, you know. let me close this office first. Okay, we have also the OBS, the open source broadcast software. It is open because it is absolutely for free for Windows and Mac, or the Apple computers and the Microsoft computers. It is also available. We also have the simple screen recorder, just a simple screen. You don't need to insert something, so just plain microphone and screen. But of course I'm using the OBS because I'm using the external microphone, and at the same time I'm using it for my presentation, sometimes just only showing that particular windows, not the whole system. So that is why I'm using the OBS, and most of the TV stations are using also OBS for free. Come to think of it, it's absolutely for free, and you're running a very big TV station. Oh, by the way, small time TV channels or cable channels or satellite channels or YouTube channels sometimes use OBS Studio for their broadcast at the same time. It is really powerful. You don't need very expensive equipments to navigate all of this. You just need OBS, and then you have just to connect your HDMI to your computers, and then it will select. It's just one big mixer, video mixer. Okay, so let's close that one. We have the screensavers right here, additional screensavers, and blah 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 blah. Screenshots utilities. Of course, we have the utilities right here, how to screenshot. For example, if I like this one, I just install this and then install, and then it will just install it by itself, and then it will just show you that it's already installed. Just okay, click OK, and it will just install into your computer. It was just gonna process everything, and then let's try to see where is that. Probably it is in multimedia. Oh, okay, where is that? Probably it's somewhere. Oh, let me see. Screenshot. Okay, probably I'm just gonna use the shortcut key. Okay, there it is, the shortcut key, the screenshot, or the print screen. You can include the mouse, your options, and then you just save it, and then just save into your whatever folder you want. If you want to put it on your specific folder, like your document, it depends on you. I like it put it on the pictures, and then click save, and then there you have it. The screenshot has been saved. Let's open the folder. There you have it. Let's open this one. Maybe they're just gonna use this one. Oh, it's already open. I didn't see it right there already. Okay, let's just maximize this one. See, it is an example of our screenshot. Wow. So let's close this one. We also have some servers if you are running your local web server. So you have the Apache, the PHP, the MariaDB. So if you're running the server, you can use that one. You can use the completely like the server OS. You can also just use this computer as your server, so it's up to you. You can also use the so-called Raspberry Pi for your server. It depends upon you. You can use the small computer boxes, like the smallest box computer that is hanging on your TV, at the back of your TV, for your Linux computer. Oh, by the way, if you are using a computer stick, it's actually Linux. Some of our computer stick or computer box that is attached to your TV HDMI, that's actually mostly Linux distros, especially the Manjaro Linux. They have like a lot of that computer stick and computer small boxes for the HDMI, and not only that, but also some different distros comes with it too. Okay, let's go back. We also have themes. If you have a lot of themes like the Activeon theme, you can download it for free. Let me see, you also have video. Okay, let's check the video editors. Of course, I'm using the Canon Live for my editing machine, but also you can also use these OpenShot, but I prefer Canon Live. It is much better. Wallpapers, yes, you have a lot of wallpapers from different MX version. MX15 version, which is way back how many years ago. So you can also download that one. And of course, we also have the Windows managers, the lightweight environment, the ICE V or WM. We also have the Fluxbox, the Flux. So that's, oh, I haven't tried this one. Yeah, also the audio. If you are ripping your audio CD, so you can download this one. Just insert your CD and then you can rip your old music or voice recording from the CD. You also have the Audacity. Yes, I mean the Audacity is actually one of my personal favorite. It is a multi-track recorder, audio editor at the same time. It is actually available also for Windows and Mac, so it is free and open. You can use it. You can have the Spotify. This is not actually a free open source. It is not free. Again, it is not free and it is not open, but it is downloadable for Linux, because Spotify listeners like me, I listen to my Spotify in my computer, in my Linux computer. So you also have the Pulse FX editor, or the equalizer. So let me see, how about the browser? We have the Brave browser. Yes, I like the Brave browser. It is the co-founder, the founder and co-founder of Firefox is actually behind the Brave browser. Chromium, the so-called the Google open source internet browser. So Chromium, it is free, open source, so comes from the company called Google, the famous Google. So they have some free and open source Chromium. They don't track you down there, but of course this for Linux users, not only for Linux but also for the security, you know, the the person who are really paranoid in security measures. So you can download this as your alternative from your Chrome. So Chromium, it's not tracking you down. Of course, you also have the opportunity to download the latest Firefox if you have the Firefox right here, and you can also download this one too. And not only that, but also stable Chrome browser from Google. So it is not I think it is free and open, but it is not secure. That is the word, secure, because they are tracking all of your activities there. So that is why every time I open my Google Chrome browser, it said that, or it is saying that you haven't been here for quite a while. He knows, or it knows that I am not there in my Chrome browser. So they are tracking you down. Let me see. So you have also the Waterfox, the alternative from this Firefox. Water and Fox. Okay, there's like Fire and Fox, Water and Fox. This is your alternative actually, based on, of course, Mozilla, still from the Mozilla group. Let me see. How about for children's? Yes, the primary. Yay, we have the Stellarium. Yeah, the Toxmoth. Yeah, I love actually the Stellarium, one of my personal favorites, for teaching science in astronomy. So I use this Stellarium program for teaching, for star mapping astronomy. That's just basic basic astronomy. We also have the Scratch. Yeah, the Scratch, the graphic programming environment, to be knowledgeable in programming. The word programming, actually programming is the good word, or the word use, because we are using now hackers as bad hackers, but actually hackers are programmers. Actually, hackers are programmers. Okay, so if you're saying you are a programmer, which means you are a hacker. If you are a bad hacker, you are a criminal hacker. Okay. So because you are invading some privacy, and of course you're just hiding from the computer without a face. So that is why programmers are hackers. Actually, hackers are programmers. This comes from the MIT, MIT program hackers, or programmers, or hackers. Programmers or hackers, same. Hackers right now is just bad hackers. The term hackers are actually programmers, but right now they try to popularize the word hackers as the bad hackers. Oof, what happened to the world? Okay, let me move on to my other. Let me close this other folders. You can also change your environment from Bungie to GNOME to KDE Standard to LXDE to Mate to Xfce. So you can install this environment, just change whatever you want. It's absolutely just, of course, just try to back up all your stuff just to be sure, okay, before you change your desktop environment. You can change from this lightweight desktop like Bungie, the minimal installed GNOME shell. It is awesome. KDE standard, the KDE Plasma, which is, I think right now this is the KDE Plasma standard. And we also have the Xfce. Yeah, this is also Xfce. I think this is Xfce. Let me see. Where is that? Oh yeah, here's quick. Oh, KKU is just a few blocks away from me, so I'm using the KKU. I didn't think about that. I already changed. Okay, never mind. So oh yeah, for anything else I have to remind myself. Okay, let's try NeoFetch. Okay, we are using the KDE Plasma. KDE Plasma, right? Yeah, this is KDE Plasma. So KDE, we also have the Xfce, but I didn't install it. So we also, of course, we also have the developers, the hackers, or the so-called the programmers software. We have Atom, the Deb, of course. All of this stuff I mostly use the not the Microsoft VS. The Microsoft is also available. Microsoft is also available in Linux, okay, because they have their own distro. They have their own distributor, their distribution OS. It is called the Mariners. Yeah, the Microsoft Mariners. That's their own Linux distro. I never thought that Linux will have their own and create their own Linux distro before they say that Linux is a cancer. But right now I think Linux still for them is a cancer, but they need to adapt to the environment because almost everybody is just jumping to the Linux world. Okay, let's go back. So we also have some currently, yeah, the fast and lightweight text editor. How about the Docker? Let me open the Docker. Yeah, the Cairo Docker. Yeah, the Cairo. If you want to have a 3D type of GNOME type of dock, you can just click it, then you can install that one. But can we install it right now? Let me see. Let's install. Yes, I'm allowing you. As you can see, it is downloading and installing the stuff there. As you can see, deb.debian.org website plus other system website. Trying to install everything. Packing, unpacking, sending, servicing. What's that? Selecting. Setting. Processing. All the Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, the dock. Let's go to the dock. Where is the dock? Where is the dock? This is the first time that I've been using this one, so forgive me. This is the first time that I will use this. I'm just looking for the dock. Search for the dock. No, that is not the place for the dock. Maybe it is in behavior. Desktop effect. Zoom appearance. Where's the dock? Dock. No, that is not it. This is the first time, so forgive me, people. I'm trying to locate I'm trying to locate the dock. Is it right here? Change the dock. Edit. Edit. Probably edit. No. No. I don't know. Where is the dock? OMG, where's the dock? Quack, quack, quack. Uh-oh. I need to power my computer. Yeah. Where is the dock? Where is my dock? Where is the dock? Quack, quack. Uh-oh. I really can't find the dock. Configuration of the dock. Okay, never mind. I'm taking too long already. Okay, I just gonna click here. Yeah, package, dock, plug in, 3D dock. I just gonna look for that one. Maybe I have to look for the documentations first before I implement this one. Any information? Oh, no. Okay, I'll just gonna later. I'm taking too long. Email client, Thunderbird right there. File managers, the Dolphin, Nemo. Yeah, Nemo is for the cinnamon. KDE is Dolphin. Pacman FM is the file manager, or the PC man. I forgot. Pacman is different. Okay, it's for the Arch base. The FTPs. Games, of course, you have a lot right here. Play on Linux. You also have Mario. Steam, yeah, the Steam Deck. Icons, change icons. The kernels, ooh, I have the latest, right? Latest, so I don't need to update. Languages, Oh, so many. Okay. Media center. Media converter. Yeah, you can convert anything about that. Okay, how about okay. Microsoft Teams. Oh, see, even Microsoft's are here. We have Discord. We have Telegram. We have Skype. We have Signal. Yeah, I love Signal. I prefer Signal. But some of my friends are still like very, what you call this, still not convinced with Signal. Networks, yeah, VPNs. Google Earth. Of course, I'm using the VirtualBox right now. And that's about it. So we have to close that one and then move into another system. Yeah, we already have that one. H-top. Let us see if how much. Oh, see, is very minimum, and I'm using only 4 gigs of memory. No, at least my swap is not moving like less. Okay. After utilities, let me see. Do we have any other right here? And of course, the power. The power settings. The restart. The hibernate. The sleep and switch user. So anyway, that's it for now for our so-called introduction to our hey, why is it is not moving? So that is our introduction to our so-called MX, our MX Linux, which is a KDE Plasma version. I hope you enjoy. For I think this is 1 full hour of video. So thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you already have a good insight upon this video. So let me shut down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So goodbye time for me. This is Blair saying ciao for now, leaving you with the words that knowledge is important than strength, and of course, knowledge means knowing, knowing means knowledge. Science is cool because science is cool. It doesn't make no sense anymore. So anyway, goodbye time. See you in the next video. Ciao.